call this meeting to order.
Oh, that's good.
Pledge of allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome, everybody. Roll call, Tom Bays and Alan Donaldson are farming. Nathan Bernard is here. Cindy Clemens here. Anyway, public comments.
Yes, I was wondering about in the minutes or in the book someplace, what does it say about planting trees?
You can plant trees anywhere but on the easement.
Who made that up? I'd like to know or see it in the books. how
We changed it when I was on council last time. You can plant on the easement with permission from the council, and you have to pay $500, I believe was the fee,
And do
to
you
pay
have,
for removal of
and do you
future.
have a certain type of a tree? Now, I've been looking at a ginkgo tree.
It's
the
supposed
roots
to go
go
through
straight
by the
down.
tree committee, as far as
Who's on
time.
the tree committee?
Probably no one.
Yeah.
We probably need to form one.
Well, see,
The
because I
council.
see Eldora plants theirs in between.
Yeah, but we were going broke cleaning up all these trees, and we decided that if we're gonna plant a tree, we're gonna take the money to remove the tree when it's done, and put it in a fund.
But when you plant a tree, you have to take care of it. This is.
No, you do not, the city does.
No, I know, but it has to be taken
Well-
care of. I don't care who takes care of it, but it's just like, I see trees still hanging over this street in here.
And the homeowner has to take care of the maintenance, but when it has to come down, it's the city's expense.
Is this in our ordinance?
It's in state law. The fee is in our ordinance that they have to be approved, and
A
then,
state law?
but the state law says the city's responsible for trees in the right of way for removal. We can't get out of it, so we can't.
That's why it's a big deal in Eldora, and Iowa Falls is having a big deal about that.
Because it's so
money
expensive.
spent.
to tear
They
down,
cut theirs
but
off.
we
Yeah.
can't afford it.
Well,
It's
see, I've been
like-
checking on with the ginkgo tree, and they're a very pretty tree. And the roots, they don't spread out like other trees, they go straight down. I don't know if anybody has
And-
checked those.
Don't quote me on this, we might have to look at the ordinance. There might be some rule about a dwarf or small trees that aren't an issue to remove, that we can just chainsaw down when they're dead, and no big deal. But the big trees they cost a lot of money, and the city can't afford it.
$500 wouldn't pay for a tree.
It won't pay for it even at the time, it was,
Well, even the ginkgo tree is pretty expensive.
yeah.
Even then, they're not so big, I priced those.
I wish we could put some in our easement too, Mary. You're not alone. I wish we could have some trees in our easement as
Well,
well.
I'm sure everybody does,
Yeah.
but, you know, I was thinking,
There's been a
All
few
my
people plant them on
plants
their property, though,
Yeah.
I've seen.
We
that.
did.
It's a property
Yeah,
switch.
yeah, on their property.
And write your state congressman to change the law to put it on the
okay, then
homeowner.
who's responsible for keeping the sidewalks nice?
Homeowner.
Homeowner.
Even if it isn't right by their home, like south of me, that sidewalk is like,
It's hard to walk on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, typically we.
so the homeowners, like Larry,
Mm-hmm.
will have to do it.
Yep.
That ain't gonna help.
Yeah, I didn't know,
Yeah.
I know. What happens if you don't do it? You just keep walking on those sidewalks.
I've been complaining about that for the last 50 years.
It's
Ain't
terrible.
got nothing
sidewalk.
done.
Well, the best part about Union is that you can walk down the street.
You
You
can.
know, and I do like that. That's one
You
thing I
can
like
do
about
what?
Union
You
is
can walk down
you
the
can walk
street.
down the street.
It's
Yeah, if you're not
walking
afraid of
smoother.
trucks won't hit you, the
Yeah,
way they fly in.
yeah. Well, on the
Well,
highway,
not
no,
main streets, but the
but.
side streets,
Yes.
yeah.
Well, I have to go down Main Street
All right,
I guess I
anything
could go down
further
the
or
road.
anything else?
if I owned it.
Anything else?
Do we ever get a town man?
You, I thought you said you were gonna do it.
How much you getting for that?
Oh,
Put Wayne's price on it.
jeez. I gotta fish, I ain't got time.
I didn't catch it.
I ain't got time to be fiddling
I think
around.
Mary will help you.
Yes. I drive the truck. Or the tractor, I could drive that John Deere.
There you go.
There you go.
See Mary out there
I
driving
might
that
tear up
tractor.
a street or a road or.
What the heck?
Also, I was thinking, the firemen, do they ever flush out the fire hydrants?
Now that,
I don't
we,
think they did this year. I don't think it was ever brought up.
did they do it in the spring though? It shouldn't be brought up, it should just be automatic. I know a lot of communities, they just,
Well, part of what they were
Just
running
maintenance.
into was Rhonda wanted to be here when they did them for some
Well-
reason. And I don't remember, and
didn't Albion have problems? They flushed the hydrants and broke a bunch of water lines. I believe that's what happened in Albion here last
I
month.
think this was to
Yeah.
check the flow and this and
Yeah.
that on the hydrants and.
Well, I think the fire department just needs to do it, and,
They
Set a
usually do
date,
it
tell
twice a
Rhonda what it
week.
is, and if she makes it
Yeah.
great, and if she don't.
yeah,
Spring and
I think that's what needs to be
We had
done.
trouble with
Because I
that a lot,
think-
getting her here in her
Yeah.
time, but
I
eventually
think,
I'll just say it's when we're doing it.
I think a lot of the towns do it in spring and fall.
Yeah,
Not all of them, but
I think Union used to.
yeah. I
And if you do
remember.
half the town one, half the town the other, it'd be a little less of a job.
no, you're better off just to do the whole thing.
You wanna just tell Troy to set up a day to do it? Or you want me to call him?
I can holler at him. Let's see what the weather does.
No?
You don't wanna skate right coming down
Before
the
you
hill.
go, take a break.
Okay. Anything else? All right, approval of agenda.
Make a motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
All right, all of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, that's passed. Approval of consent agenda, September regular meeting, minutes and claims paid.
I had a question on the Visa, paid Visa charges for September and October were paid. Is that interest or is that just?
No.
What
there-
happened? That was a,
Yeah, so Colleen has a card and I have a card.
Uh-huh.
And we got that in the process. Well, so there's two separate accounts essentially,
Ow,
is what it was.
okay.
Yeah,
and Colleen's will be turned in what, Friday?
yeah,
But these are just normal charges, not interest, they're.
right, no, it's not
Slides
interest.
and-
Yeah,
Yeah, Colleen was.
yeah, cause I had to send one certified letter, that's why it's what it is, so little, and
Yeah,
it was just that, for that one.
Do we have any new firemen or anything? Do we, is there any? How many do we have?
Well, my nephew's on there, did we vote on him? Do we have to vote on
Ryan
him?
Clemens and Eddie Mason have just recently got on.
So how many does that make? How many do we have?
I have to get the roster,
Okay.
otherwise I would sit here and it'd be all night trying to count on my fingers.
so we used to have to vote on them.
That's what I
No,
thought,
we
that's
used
what
to
I
have to
thought,
just
so
for-
I don't know.
Okay.
And we never said voting, this is not really an issue, but it's. I make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
No second.
All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Reports. Rhonda's is in here?
Yes.
And then sheriff's office is in here?
Yep, sheriff's is in there. Rhonda's is in here, it says, we need to get another chlorine pump in place with permissions I will get, or with permission I will get one ordered for Dennis this week. Right now he only has one pump with no backup. And water's all in compliance.
Well, actually, I have two pumps sitting at home that can make one, but he hasn't had time either.
And we have two sitting at the pool, if we wanted to use them for now.
Oh, do you have, they are working?
They worked fine when,
Okay.
when the pool stopped.
Okay,
They're different, two different flow rates, I don't know which,
oh, yeah, I don't know either.
you can just look at them, tell which one
Okay.
matches, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be another option for,
okay, because I know he's got
One was
them
new
at the
this year.
house. It's, a pump is out and something else is out, so he was gonna make one.
because I need to, when I go winterize, I usually bring them back here, but, so that would be a spare pump, should we need one.
Okay. All right, and I think everything is working really well down there since it's been gone through and everything was, he's pretty happy with all that.
So do we wanna tell her to hold off on ordering a pump then?
She knows. I guess she knows.
Well, it says with permission I'll get one ordered for Dennis this week.
I was gonna say, it doesn't sound like she knows from the snow.
Okay.
And if we end up with one, it's not the end of the world,
Yeah.
we'll go bad sitting
No,
and we'll go through it eventually.
no. Yeah, he hasn't had any problems with pumps, he's so happy.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then there's the clerk's report. could manage.
Are you learning?
Oh my God, it was stressful this morning.
Any questions about any of these reports?
Actually, back to that pump thing, maybe we should order it, with everything being so hard to get anymore.
Oh,
Maybe it doesn't hurt to have more supplies than normal.
okay, yeah.
You know, we're getting stuff that we can't
Okay.
fix because we can't get parts.
Yeah.
Not being able to make water might be a bad deal.
Have her send it to Nathan. Are they still coming, stuff still coming to you?
Some does, some doesn't.
Okay. yeah.
Well, if I'm not here, they take it to my house.
Oh,
that
He
works
does now.
now.
Okay, okay, yeah.
He drops stuff off, he's like, this
He's-
is for the city.
Yeah, he used to do
Great.
that to my house. So. All right, other reports, is there?
Okay, I think, unless there's any
Oh,
questions on the
FEMA.
clerk's report.
FEMA.
Oh, yes, I actually have more. Hold on, I gotta find my pile of notes here. Okay, so, is it okay to go ahead, I know we talked about paying Honey Creek their next amount of money, go ahead and pay them.
Should we wait till they're here?
They both know about it, so.
Okay. They,
I think we need to pay it.
okay,
Okay,
yep,
okay, so that'll be
Okay.
taken care of Thursday, then Alan will get it delivered to him.
okay.
As far as I know, everything with FEMA has been taken care of and past the federal level, and it's closed, I believe. I believe they had their last meeting on it this morning. We've gotten some money, not the big chunk of money we were waiting for. Colleen wanted me to ask if it was okay to go ahead and pay off our FEMA loan to stop accruing the interest, since we're going to be getting the money from them.
The way Alan talked this morning, we're through the FEMA people, but then it goes to the state, but not the state approval people, like the check writing people,
Oh,
which I don't understand, but he says it's close.
oh, okay,
And so his opinion was we needed to pay off anything we're paying interest and leave our internal loans.
Okay.
So we get the full
until we
money,
get the
but-
phone, yeah, then nice, yeah, yep.
Okay,
Yeah, because that loan was only good for so long, right? I think it was,
yeah.
I think it was only good for
So
so
if the
long.
money's sitting there, no reason to pay interest to
Yep.
somebody else.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, the other thing that I came across is, and I don't know if you guys have heard of this or not, it's, if I could remember, it's APR, the American Planning Resources Act, I think, where we can get $56,778.02 from the government as part of like the grant. So, and that's for, we could use, and then,
Capital, I mean, can we use it for capital issues?
water and sewer infrastructure, broadband infrastructure. There's a lot of different things that they're using it on, but mainly it's replacing like water lines in the town.
Do we have to commit to what we're using it for before we get it, or can we
No.
decide what? So,
Yeah, you have until a certain date, which I don't remember what it is, because like I said, I just kind of got this thrown at me, and today was actually the deadline to apply for it, which I applied on Tuesday, yesterday, or last Thursday, I don't remember which day. And so, yeah, so I'm still like looking into it a lot, but I know you have till X date to say what you're gonna use the money on,
there's time to.
and then so much further down the road to actually use it.
Okay, because I'm sure water lines would be a valid,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could stand that, it wouldn't hurt us any,
Well,
but
the
there's other
infrastructure,
things.
yeah,
You know, snow plow, other things
Yeah.
might be good too, but
yeah.
yeah.
worst case, we could do a couple blocks with the water lines and,
Do you
Not
want to
that
look at,
anymore.
you want to look at that?
no, I looked at it online when Tom
Okay.
sent the email.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, and that's all that I had.
okay, all right, and then, I don't know if I can. This is an example, from Swisher about a temporary snowplow, seasonal. If you guys wanna, or snow removal, what lawn
Yeah.
care,
Yeah, it was for snow removal, because we had talked about putting the ads out for snow removal, so that was just kind of a generic one that they used, and
So
So I just wanted to pass that by you guys before
Yeah.
we put it up.
I know Perry has,
He
Shown
told me
interest.
He was interested, yeah.
yeah,
And that would be, I
That'd
think
be
he can operate
perfect.
equipment.
yeah. Yeah,
And he was okay with just an hourly wage using our equipment.
yeah.
And that we can
that's-
afford, we can't afford to pay somebody to use their equipment.
Right. And like Swisher, they paid a guaranteed $50 a week and then whatever their hourly wage is, but they didn't say what that was, so. As I say, right now, I know the DOT is paying almost $19 an hour for seasonal snow removal for Hardin County.
Wow. They need a lot more hours though.
Yeah.
Because they're out on the highways all the time.
Yeah,
All right, discuss an action, trick or treat night. You gonna do it
Most
Sunday
towns
or?
I've seen are doing it on the 30th.
Let's do the same thing as everyone else, we don't get all the out-of-towners.
Maybe do it the 30th?
Yeah, and then I think, well, the 31st being on Sunday, I think, you know, some people have church things too.
Yeah.
so.
5 to 7?
That's
Is that
what we
what-
usually run.
Okay.
okay.
Consider resolution 21-16, hiring and setting salary for city clerk. All right. Resolution hiring and setting salary for city clerk of the city of Union, Iowa. It is hereby resolved by the city council of the city of Union, Iowa, that effective October 12, 2021, the following person and position named shall be hired and paid the wages indicated, and that city clerk is hereby authorized to issue warrants less legally required or authorized deductions in the amounts set forth below, bi-weekly, and make such contributions to IPERS and Social Security or other persons by law or authorizations of the council, all subject to audit and review by the council. Salaries resolution schedule, okay, our city clerk is Lacey Hanson, and we need to set an hour, I thought we already
I
did.
thought it was 0 an hour, so it's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
what
we
it
already
says,
did,
isn't
didn't
it?
we? Did we set your wage already?
Yeah, well, yeah, we did for my whatever you wanna call, you guys don't have this one, sorry.
Okay.
For my part-time to the part-time people was 15 an hour,
I don't,
so I mean,
I guess I thought that, I don't know, you guys, that's up.
What call you make?
she's 20,
I think she started out though at,
Right, sorry.
yeah.
yeah,
Start at 15 and have a review
Yeah.
after a certain.
Are you doing shut-offs and stuff too?
Yes,
I
shut
would
off.
say we need to be a little higher,
Yeah.
if there is additional,
yeah. She's doing it,
additional skills
Yeah.
required than just focus on.
meet in the middle, 17?
Sounds good to me.
And that's per hour, right?
Yes,
Yes. All right. So, need to make a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve Lacey at $17 an hour.
I'll second.
All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All you have to do roll call.
Oh, roll call on that one? Okay, roll call. Tom Bays and Alan Donaldson are absent. Nathan Bernard,
Yes.
Cindy Clemens,
Yes.
Candy Wade. All
Yes.
right, there you go. I have to sign that. Which one did I sign? Or yours?
it don't matter.
I'm gonna sign one of them, I think. Consider resolution 21-17, proposing disposal of an interest in property by sale, setting the public hearing date.
So this resolution is just essentially to set the public hearing date for the sale of the alleys.
Okay.
Oh, this is the alleys, okay.
Yeah, so it's just a resolution to set the public hearing date.
I wish I could just say alleys instead of
Proper
16 feet of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all right. Resolution proposing disposal of an interest in real property by sale. Be it enacted by the Council of the City of Union, Iowa. The Council of the City of Union, Iowa hereby proposes disposal of interest in real property by sale, which is described as follows. The 16-foot wide, approximately 132-foot long alley running north and south between lots 1, 2, 3, 4 on the east and lots 5, 6, 7, 8 on the west in the F block on the town of Union, Iowa. The 16-foot wide, approximately 132-foot long alley running north and south between lots 1, 2, 7, 8 on the east and lots 3 and 6 on the west in the 8th block on the town of Union, Iowa. For the sum of $1 and other good and valuable consideration, a public hearing will be held
And then just decide the date
Yeah.
and time.
at Union City Hall in Union, Iowa, at which time the council will hear objections to the sale from any interested party. The clerk is directed to publish notice on the hearing in conformance with state law. So we can do this before a council meeting, correct?
Yeah, should we just do it next meeting?
All right, so we'll just do it the next
The
meeting.
next meeting is November 9th, so.
Okay,
And then do we wanna, how long do we wanna give it?
how long do we typically give it? Not very long, yeah, 10, 15 minutes.
I would say, take much.
Do it at
So
like 6:15.
6:15, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
No one's gonna.
Somebody want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2117.
Second.
Okay, roll call, Tom Bays and Alan Donaldson are absent. Nathan Bernard,
Yes.
Cindy Clemens,
Yes.
Candy Wade. All right. Resolution number 21-18, resolution providing for reduction of interest rate on water revenue bond. Whereas a $658,000 water revenue bond, SRF Series 2011 dated October 14, 2011, the bond was issued to the Iowa Finance Authority, the lender, by the City of Union, Iowa. The city, in connection with a certain loan and disbursement agreement and pursuant to a resolution passed and approved on September 12, 2011, the issuance resolution in order to pay cost of constructing improvements and extensions to the municipal waterworks utility system of the city, and whereas pursuant to the issuance resolution, the bond was scheduled to bear interest at the rate of 3%, and whereas the lender has reduced the interest rate on the bond to 1.75%, such reduction to be calculated from December 1st, 2021, and whereas it is now necessary for the city council to take action to approve the interest rate reduction. Now therefore be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Union, Iowa as follows. Section 1, the issuance resolution and all other documents related to this issuance of the bond are hereby amended to reflect the reduction in interest rate of 3% to 1.5% effective December 1st, 2021. Section 2, the mayor and the city clerk are hereby authorized to take such actions to execute such documents with the advice of bond counsel as may be necessary to carry out the purposes of this resolution. Section 3, all resolutions or orders or parts thereof, to the extent the same may be in conflict herewith, are hereby repealed. So why did they get so generous?
I don't know, but don't ask. Take it.
Boy, that's nice drop.
Start talking $2,000 a year savings, that's okay. I make a motion to approve resolution 2118.
I'll second.
Okay. Roll call, Tom Bays and Alan Donaldson are absent. Nathan Bernard,
Yes.
Cindy Clemens,
Yes.
Candy Wade.
Yes.
All right, consider resolution 21-19 establishing a new city attorney. A resolution establishing a new city attorney, be it resolved by the council of the City of Union, Iowa, to approve the policy regarding the city attorney. The city attorney will be the office of Brecken, Wynea, and Highland PC out of Story City, Iowa. The attorney, how's it go? There's,
It's Tom Wina, and I spoke to him. There's actually another attorney that's coming to the office with him as well. But he does Roland, Randall, Radcliffe, and Ellsworth.
So familiar with
and
this.
he's cleaned up
That's
small
gonna be-
towns
Yes.
and so,
That's what we need, somebody that's
Yep, and
knows city
there's,
laws.
there's not a retainer, it's just an hourly rate for him, so,
oh, that's nice.
yeah.
And he's willing to do it.
Yes.
Well, isn't it a colleague of his or a,
Yeah, it'd be
But he
the
would
colleague
oversee
that he'll
the
oversee
same
her.
firm.
Yeah,
Yes.
same firm,
Within the office.
yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 21-19. this town cleaned
I'll
up.
second.
All right, roll call, Tom Bays and Alan Donaldson are absent, Nathan Bernard?
Yes.
Cindy Clemens?
Yes.
Candy Wade?
Okay, before you move on, I just wanna make sure I understand. Basically, the lawyer thing is same office, just a different guy spearheading it. And you just have to have town
No, we're
approval.
moving to a new firm.
Oh, you're moving
But
to
the
a
name
different-
we're gonna have won't be one of the names on the firm's wall. It'll be- I don't know what actual attorney will be listed as
Yeah, I don't remember what her name is.
our attorney, but. it'll be
Okay, so
that
you
law firm.
are changing,
We're changing from Marshalltown to Story City.
okay. But it's the same attorney or different?
No.
attorney?
Different attorney.
No,
Okay,
Completely different.
this is why I asked, because my brain was not connecting dots.
All right. Decide on special election for lost funds, public measure, or wait until March of 2022. We messed up.
Yeah,
we
so,
were told.
yeah,
Oh,
there's
Is that what it was?
a new elections deputy up at the county, and we were told we had to have the resolution in by the 15th of last month. We had it in on time. She sent it on. They said state code says you have to have the resolution in effect for 60 days prior to it going on the ballot. It won't be. I emailed them. They said to do a special election. It's, for 250 ballots, it's $88.27. If we wanna do a special election.
They said there was no counting fees because they could hand count them.
Yeah, there's no counting fees, cause I'll
But
hand
you'd have
count them
to
and,
have poll workers,
yeah,
Yeah,
which might be able to get volunteers for.
yeah.
yeah.
The issue, or we can wait till the next scheduled election.
Which is in March.
Which is in March, costs us nothing. But that gets you pretty close to pool opening season, we don't have time to, it's a little iffy on hiring people to get the pool open if they choose to keep it.
Yeah.
So what do you guys wanna do? You wanna pay the $88 and have,
I'd figure a few hundred, I wouldn't, 88 would be just the print.
That's the bare minimum.
oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
But it'd come out of the pool fund, and
There's plenty there.
there's plenty there for now, it's, yeah.
So are we going to have some type of community meeting or whatever, so
Oh.
people know the whole scope of
I think we
everything?
need, I don't know, we need to have a meeting, but before the election, whatever time, it needs to be presented to the people what's going on, what the pool has, what the pool needs, what that's gonna cost,
Well, I'm
and
just
what else
saying, you're
budgets
getting
might be
close on time here,
time.
if you're gonna do this special election.
We can do that in.
Well, that'd be January or February.
Oh, I see, okay.
We can't get it
I got
on.
it. Okay.
We have to pick a date for a special one and have just an election, just for that one item, like the school
Okay,
used to do all the
okay, I
time, they would
understand
have.
now.
So it can be whenever we want.
But you
But if we
guys
did it
need
in
to
January,
decide.
February, it'd leave time to not be so pressing to open the pool. If
Correct.
that was the decision, where March, it could still be done, but it's gonna be more of a,
There's a lot of work that needs to be done up there, isn't there?
yeah. I mean, we need a new pump, we need
Vents.
vents,
There's a lot.
there's, yeah. And by March, you're still early enough, you can get it done, but you gotta worry how many people might have got ahead of you on the line.
Mhm.
And like fans, hopefully volunteers could do it, because you're talking triple the
Yeah.
pacing we probably.
Yeah. So, if we vote no, we have to take the money that's in the pool and demolish that, correct?
If we vote no, all future lost money would go into capital improvement.
Okay,
Instead of half, it'd be 100%.
okay,
The existing pool money would have to be used to dispose of the pool.
okay.
Again, I don't know what we'd have to do there. If we're gonna keep it, there's a whole bunch of rules. But I also question what would happen as far as the rec center buying it back from us. Things we'd have to explore with the
Okay, okay,
rec center and attorneys and
Okay.
see, there might be cheaper ways, because if they wanted it back, to me, they should have first chance for the
Sure.
dollar that we bought it for.
yeah.
And they might be under different rules to turn it into something else
Oh, okay, okay.
than we are.
So first of all, we'd ask if they wanted to buy it.
Yes,
Okay. If they didn't, then we have to.
then we have to tear it down. And there's enough money in there, just like there's enough to rehabilitate the pool for now, there's enough to tear it down.
Yeah,
But it's, either way, it's gonna take a lot of money.
yeah, well, we knew that.
So that money sitting there isn't gonna get freed up for something else probably. It's probably gonna go in the pool either way. It's just that if we put that money into the pool to fix it and then the pool cracks, now we need to find the money to tear it down anyway.
Have we gotten any feedback on, I mean, I know it's out there, people know. It's-
I kinda get the opinion, no one wants to see it go, but everyone kinda understands too, is what I kinda,
Yeah,
once they hear that
it's kind
we
of,
don't have the money to operate a library, pool, fire
Yeah.
department, all this, it's, or we're gonna have to raise taxes,
yeah,
and that's where we're at.
yeah, nobody wants that.
Yeah, no one jumped up and down for raising taxes, that's the one unanimous.
And I'm just thankful our taxes are low. I mean, I could live in a community where, you know, they're a lot higher, so. So what do you guys wanna do? Do we have a public hearing on this and?
We don't really, because this will just go on the ballot and the public is, they're making a decision, we aren't. We're
Okay,
just
well,
putting
do
it out
we, do we have a, like, open, say, okay, you guys, if you,
there. I don't think we need to on the
Okay.
deciding when to do it. That's-
okay, we just need to decide if we're gonna do a special election
Or
and,
do the March one is the
Okay.
choice.
so when do you guys wanna,
I mean, if we do the special one, it does make it easier for the pool side.
yeah,
I would
Alright.
say if we're gonna do that, January would be a
Yeah.
yeah,
better time, there's plenty of time
yeah, but then I think will people get out in January and vote?
they don't have very far to
So,
go.
I was just saying, they can just do that
They
one
do that right
here.
here, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So, big mild devil's advocate, does the city have funds to do this special election?
Yes, it would come out of the pool.
come out of pool fund.
Pool fund, okay.
Yes.
And again, being devil's advocate, that is legal and incorrect since it's voting on the future of the pool can pay for it,
Yes.
okay? Again, just have to clarify.
Yep.
So you guys wanna do a special election in January?
Yep, let's
Okay.
make a motion to have a special election. January.
I'll second
I won't be here, but I'll second
Should be on a Tuesday, I think, since they always are. 11th or 18th? 11th's council meeting day, but does that matter?
No,
4th would be right after the 1st, so.
I say the 11th. And then what are your hours? Yeah, January 11th,
Do we have to set the hours, or does the?
I don't know. I mean, if we have it here,
can you set your own hours?
I mean, to me, like 1 to 7 would be ideal.
Yeah,
yeah, I will be in town all day that day anyway, I don't have my kids, so.
What
I
day
don't
are you
have
guys
to-
looking at? Sorry.
January 11th.
January 11th.
So yeah, I mean, if we have it here, I'll be here at 9 o'clock in the morning anyway.
I mean, I don't know how many
So-
workers we gotta have, but they tell us that.
Yeah,
So what, they'll tell us the hours we have to do?
I'm assuming they have to run it all.
Okay,
yeah, and I can email
And
her
then-
and let her know that this is the day we wanna do it and what are our options for hours
And I'm
and.
assuming we have to publish all
Going-
this, just like we did on the other
okay,
Yeah,
beforehand, for their 60 days. And
okay,
yeah.
all right. Oh, so, you made
I
a
made
motion? You seconded it?
Yeah.
So all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
There you go. All right.
Okay.
Do we want to make a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn,
That's it. There you go.
probably for the last time.